y'all.
Good evening, good evening.
What's poppin', y'all? How was y'all week so far? Happy Friday Eve.
Oh, what is
Relax,
Friday?
Hmm.
Ready
relax.
for Friday.
Relaxing,
I took some days off this week.
girl. You the most non-working vacationing ass motherfucker that I know. Like
I
you,
work.
you
What is
never
wrong?
at work.
I am always work. Always. I think I work too much.
Mm. How was your week, Joyce?
Busy. End of the month is always crazy.
For me too. It's end of the month for me, so busy, super busy at work in the accounting fields. I want to see if yes, we are live on YouTube. I see us on YouTube, and I do not see us on Facebook yet. Let me refresh. Oh, okay, I see us. We're on both. Awesome. And I think I'm the one person watching right now on Facebook. That got to be me because I got like three, four screens going on, y'all. So I'm monitoring YouTube, Facebook, and this.
Yeah, you be multitasking.
Huh?
I said, yeah, you be multitasking. Mhm. Okay, it's right there. I'm like,
Make sure y'all mute any like feedback or anything like that. Anyways, yeah. See, that's all us. I see Damon. What up, OG? That might be Damon on here. It's not me. Because I'm really not clicked in it. Anyways,
because you won't be able to like actually see who it is unless you click on it.
right, because it's delayed anyway.
Hmm.
Well, welcome to Mika and Friends. Conversations with Mika and Friends, where we keep it real, raw, and respectful. Today we got a heavy, heavy subject. Y'all, Nene picked this one. Okay.
I'm
She's the blame for how we coming out
I'm
hard.
really coming from a place of experience. Number one, I'm coming of passion. Number two, I ain't got no facts, no stats. I'm just gonna tell y'all what I know, real life, my personal togetherness, and it is what it is. I am pro-choice, by the
What?
way.
Well, hold on, bitch. You gotta introduce the
I know.
topic first. God damn.
Let me jump on in this thing.
Damn.
Yeah, because you had to put me on the spot like Nene pick this. I'm like, I did.
Damon, let me know if you got time to come in because we always need a male perspective, So if you got the time, let me know. I'll send you the link. So today we are um talking about Roe versus Wade being overturned. And um, in case some people do not know what Roe versus Wade is, it was a U.S. Supreme Court decision that paved the way for individual states to basically outright ban abortion rights. Protect abortion rights. I think. Am I saying that right? Roe versus Wade was to protect it, correct?
Yeah.
I,
And now that's been overturned. So we're speaking about the overturning of it at this moment. From the research I did, 9 states have already implemented their abortion bans. Another dozen states are in the process. Indiana being one of those states, which is for us personal because we're all from there. I'm not there anymore, but Georgia ain't no better. But anyways, I am pro-choice. Um, how do you guys feel about this? What is your perspective? Pro-choice, pro-life?
Pro-choice.
I'm pro-choice. I feel like it's the personal decision. It's not up to a group of people sitting around a round table deciding what's best for my life, if that makes sense. So for me, like I said, it's just kind of more, a little bit more personal for me, but at the same time,
Dacious. Who is Shorty in the middle? Are you flirting
I was
or do you
wondering
think
why
you
you
know
turned.
her? Like what?
I,
Which one is it?
I was wondering why you turned your face up like that. She reading the comments.
Uh, yes.
Say, tell Joyce to say hey to
Chuchi,
Hi.
whoever. She got a fan. She said hi.
you know what? I'm reluctant to put you on because you be trying to take over. Like last time you was on my podcast, you tried to take over my podcast.
You know, when we do this, that means it's time to mute and go. Now, just play.
Right. Right. So
That's
I'm just
gonna be
saying.
our little symbol. See, I can't see who you. Okay, I see it now, but this motherfucker is glitching so bad. Like, why? Okay, I see it now. But back to it. I wonder how people feel about being told, you know what I'm saying, like you have to, or you'll serve jail time, or you'll be fined, or things of that nature, especially when it's a unforeseen circumstance. And I'm not saying using like abortion as a form of birth control. That is not what I'm saying. Like every time you get pregnant, you run into the chop shop. That's not what I'm saying. I don't see it as a form of birth control, but I do feel like when a woman is raped, or um, circumstances to that magnitude, where it's like, oh, hey, you have to have this baby regardless of the circumstances, and then it goes and touches on another portion of it, because it's like, now who's going to take care of it? Because you're telling me I can't get government assistance, so you're going to make me have a baby that you don't even know that I can, if I'm able to support, if that makes sense. So it can jump to like levels of like why it's not okay for somebody to be sitting around dictating what a woman should and cannot. I ain't gonna say should and should not, because she's not given the choice anymore. Like, it's just not, that's not okay for me.
Right. Oh my gosh. He I can't sit. They so fucking funny. And they just gonna say, add Chuchi, he done paid for plenty,
Oh
plenty,
Lord, have mercy.
plenty. That's not like
That's,
it's not funny. So here's my thing. I I'm kind of in the same boat as you. Uh I do not feel like anybody has the right to tell us what to do with our bodies or how to live our lives, or tell us we have to raise this child, have this child, raise this child, or give it up, or we're going to jail. I do not agree with it being used as birth control.
right.
Absolutely not. Um, but I mean, that's just my opinion. Not even financial support, but mental support when raising a product of rape. See,
Yeah.
that's
That's why
another thing.
those
Like,
the levels.
how dare you tell me that I have to uh, have a child that I when I was raped? Chuchi, I gave you the link. It's in the comments. You gotta click
He
on
gonna
it
say
for me to let
hello.
you in. Huh?
He's so annoying. He annoying.
You get on my nerves.
Yeah. But yeah, that's why I say that like it even gets deeper as far as you know what I'm saying. Like just I'm one personally. I like to have my choices in any situation. That is with relationships, friendships, whatever. Like, don't take my choices away from me. Give me the option to pick and choose what it is that I want to deal with. And I feel like it's the exact same, situation in this manner. Like, what? I don't want to have this baby, motherfucker. What? So you gonna tell me I gotta go to jail because me personally, I'm gonna drive to Illinois.
Uh, uh-uh. So you should be allowed one portion of convenience, and after that, only rape, incest, or life of the mother. Because you don't know if the life of the mother, you don't know if
Hey.
you can die having the baby.
Yeah.
Mm.
Like you could have had a whole healthy pregnancy and then something go wrong while you're having them. So nope,
He
nope.
said he said you allow one abortion of convenience.
Convenience.
I had two. No, I'm just playing. I gave myself two. This is not funny, y'all. I swear to God.
It's not.
But
I mean,
you literally gotta like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I guess kind of find or pull the humor out of anything so it don't get so heavy because like it can get real, real heavy because you think about moms who can't have kids and
right,
you
and
know
that's
it go
that's
when I
very sensitive.
it's so sensitive. So you literally gotta, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know me, I try to find humor in things, and that's probably not the right moment. So let me pull it back again. But yeah, it gets real heavy. Like it's crazy.
So how do you stop somebody from using it as birth control? Well, shit, that's what they got Plan B for, right? If you like being that reckless, then go get that goddamn pill and swallow that bitch the next day. I've never taken it, so
It make your stomach hurt. It's
do
not
it.
easily
I've
accessible.
never taken it before.
The thing is, there should be some type of a plan B, not plan B as in the pill, but it should be what's the backup plan, right? So if we're talking about, imagine your teenage daughter getting pregnant, right? Then what? They didn't have
Right.
access to go just spend $50 on a plan B. Plan B is free with insurance, but
Well,
most people don't even know that. Or
okay.
how are they buying
Well,
condoms, or how.
I'm gonna say this too, and see, this is where it gets. And do you, as a parent, have the right to force your child to have an abortion?
Mhm.
Isn't that the same thing?
I think it
Mhm.
should be a conversation. When I was 16 and I was pregnant, my mom wasn't going for that shit. You know what I'm saying? So it was not an option for me. However, where was I going to work? How was I going to support this kid? What options for real were they for real? Now, some families can make it work. In my family, that wasn't a thing. And
Mhm.
so, what you going to bring the kid in poverty, or you going to, you know what I'm saying, take another route? I just think it should be, would I force my daughter to have an abortion? No. Would I want that to be an option in case we had the conversation and she agreed that she wasn't ready?
Mhm.
Yes.
Yes.
Right. And that's my
That's
own
kind of like
per
P Valley.
and that's really how like I feel about, I would never, like, whatever works for you, but I would be the person, you know what I'm saying, like you said, a young girl, like I wanted her to know like you have options, like you have choices, like I'm not pushing you into having an abortion, but you got to know that is the option for you. You have to know that you can carry this baby full term and you can get this baby up for an adoption. That is an option for you. Or you can carry your baby, have your baby, do what's best for you, but you got to put your big girl drawers on to step up and do what it's about to take care of this baby. But I am one, like when I say I'm so pro-choice, like you have to, and a lot of young girls don't know that they have those options. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I hate that for them.
So the parent got to have a say when they going to be financially impacted.
I agree.
Yeah. Okay.
But
Yes.
it's also though it's being respectful though. Like if your daughter or son was grown enough to open her leg and spread her leg, she also has the option to make that decision. And you as the parent is either going to accept and support that, or you gonna be like, little bit, get the fuck out. You know what I'm saying? Do what you do. You know what
Which
I
I
mean?
would hope not.
I
Exactly. Oh,
think
absolutely not.
But see, and okay, so with the abortion law, I feel like uh we're coming into where it's going to be very ugly because people are going to girls are going to start having like backdoor abortions, killing themselves. Nene, do you remember the
The
Awakenings? And
awakenings.
Tamika did that backdoor abortion and
Uh-huh.
died.
Hmm.
Joyce, you might be too young
Fiction, but
for the
it's
Awakening.
what is
you
it?
saw the blank
Fiction
face, like,
is not true, right?
Huh?
Fiction is not true, right?
right.
Right.
Yes, fiction.
It
It's
was fiction.
completely, you know what I mean? But it is something that could happen. You know what I'm saying? Like I just don't feel like it's right. Like I seen Damon comment and I don't want to like I hate to say it out loud, but it's just what it is. Like just a bunch of old white men making choices for women. Like what? You do not have the option to tell me what I'm going to do. And that's again, like I'm saying, jumping states.
No.
What
Why?
happened?
Why is this?
Um, she said I would be Juicy, period. Girl, Juicy
Yeah,
ain't
she
even
said she
five
will beat
yet.
her baby
Leave
baby up.
Juicy
Like,
alone right now. Juicy gonna stay right where she at.
oh my God, you're not about to beat the baby out your daughter. Like, you're not gonna do that.
But she ain't five yet. She ain't even five
Oh,
yet.
oh,
She
what?
got
See,
some
and
ways to
here's
go.
another thing. What if it's the son? What if you got the son?
I'm the
Yeah.
I'm the mother-in-law always because I got two boys. So
Dang it,
the
I
babies
put
and
the link in there for y'all.
the
Y'all
baby
gotta click
will
that
never
link.
come home with me unless she's just like a complete deadbeat trash ass type of mother. I'm the mother-in-law always. See, I don't really got to deal with that shit,
But
honestly.
men
I
don't
feel
get a
like, and see,
choice.
I feel like that is whack. Okay. Oh wait, oh that is so
I
whack.
ain't never
Like
gonna
I am
be
like
like
to this
girl.
day, like with Man and Serenity, I'm like so grateful because baby Linda, she was the best grandma from a from a male perspective that I know, baby. She helped me raise them kids. Okay,
Hmm.
like for real, for real.
He
But
said he
where?
don't see
I
no
love
link.
her to death, huh?
But where is men
Don't
say?
see no link.
So if I'm pregnant and I can say whether I want the baby or not, the daddy can never say that. The daddy can never say I don't want to be bothered with this. His family on the hook, and he a deadbeat for a baby he didn't want in the
That
first
he didn't want.
But I do feel like, see, that's a whole nother topic. Women be like on some other bullshit and just be wanting to keep these babies when they already know that the men don't want it. They ain't about to take care of it, bitch. You on your own. He said that from the gate. And then they be the ones that be whining and crying. But he told you already. Like, I wouldn't have no baby by no nigga that flat out was like, what?
Look,
You what, bitch? Okay, you ain't said nothing but a word, but I'm also pro-choice. You ain't about to just leave me and tell me in my face you about to leave me to fucking raise this baby by myself. Like you're not gonna say those words to me, and I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna keep the baby. I'm not keeping this fucking baby.
yeah,
Like,
like some like you gonna force the dude.
yeah,
Look, y'all, I done put that link in there like twice.
I
Okay,
don't, I don't
I'm
know
gonna
what they.
inbox
I don't.
y'all. Hold on.
That's what I'm about to say. I don't see it nowhere on the.
I put it in there twice.
I don't see it in the comments. Is what I'm telling you. You need to ping it, like pin it.
Oh, I don't know how
You
to
need to
do that. See,
pin.
that's the retarded part of me.
Okay, so
Uh,
like once you put it in the comments, like hold like the thing, and it's gonna say pin, and you should be able to pin it to the top. So anytime anybody come up, that's what'll be coming across their
see,
screen.
Tawana see it.
I
I
see
got
it.
you.
Look,
I,
I ain't
I,
crazy. I know I put that goddamn link in there twice.
I ain't
Okay?
don't see it.
I see it in the chat. In the
It's
comments.
in the chat.
Yeah.
On your live.
Yes. But it's cool. I'm about to send it to them real quick in their inbox. Because I would like to hear from some of the men. Dacious, you need to come in here too, because you got a lot to say.
Mm. She said
And
she
it's
was peanut.
you having sex is a chance of getting pregnant, use protection. I say I'm damn near 40 and I still sometimes be outside, but I don't want no
She
kids. I
said
don't feel
sometimes be outside.
every now and then you make it outside. Like that don't mean you don't man. Shit happen.
Yeah, I'm happy I'm not a grandma either, y'all. So
I ain't a grandma either. Thank
I
you.
praise God. I'm 41 and I am not a grandma. My son
But
don't
look,
even want no children.
a bitch got a 3-year-old though.
Yeah, you did that.
22 with a 3-year-old. So I definitely don't need no, I don't need to be no grandma.
Yeah, not right now, sister.
I
Cause
I
don't
don't
my
need to be no
know.
mm-mm.
So Roe versus Wade came out of Texas.
All the way
It
over, Janet. It did. It came out of
came out
Texas.
of
Where
Texas.
you at?
So I live in Texas, right? So as soon as they overturned, they already had stories on the news about people leaving and going like to other countries to have
elsewhere.
babies done. And the medical field in other countries is not like it is here. Y'all see these weird BBLs walking around. Like, what we gonna do if you partially I don't know the right words. If you partially kill a baby,
Well,
for lack of a better term.
well, I can see that. It's just like how, like, okay, like when people get the body, the BBLs and stuff, it's cheaper
Yeah.
overseas. So over there, it might, they might not have a hard time getting rid of the baby. Like they don't have those type of rules, and they trying to make money.
Yeah.
Them countries, they just want money.
But there's no follow up. You're gonna go overseas and get this procedure done and then come back home and there's no doctor that can follow you. It's nobody that can, you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying, make sure that you heal properly. You're gonna have that type of a procedure and then jump on a plane and come back home. There has
right.
to be some safety issues there. There has to be.
Because the doctors are under the law as well. Like they'll go to jail.
Yeah, they'll go to jail. Yeah.
And see, that's the thing I'm not feeling. Like, how dare you? Like, this is me. This is my body. How dare you tell me I'm going to jail for something I do to myself?
And then how are you supposed to prove you got raped? Like, what does that look like? Right? Because being raped doesn't even mean it's a stranger. Most people that are raped are not raped by strangers. So how do you know what I mean? Like, what does that even look
Yeah,
like? How you
Right.
I didn't even think about that.
Me either. And that's crazy too because I mean, fuck, a police report, rape kit. I don't know. But for me, I'm not showing you all of that. I'm already violated, traumatized already. Like, motherfucker, what you thought this was? Like, just do. See, I get mean. Nigga, just do what the fuck I tell you to do. You see what I'm saying?
help me? I'm already in this jam, and now you want to give me all these hoops, and then you make people
Listen.
have these children they don't want, and then what happens to the kids? You know what I'm saying? Putting your kids in foster care is not no easy process. Nobody wants to, not nobody, excuse me. For some people, that is a viable option, and I'm not shaming. However, for some people, that's not the option for them. You know what I mean? Like, not that I'm using abortion as a birth control. I could have an abortion. I wouldn't be able to fully carry this baby for 9 months, go through delivery, hold it in my arms, and then hand it away and then never see it again. I personally wouldn't be able to do that.
Well, I mean, and it's already you got women having babies now that don't deserve to be called a mother. Like they're
Agree.
beating them, killing them, exploiting them.
Yeah.
Like, so in that instance, you should have got an abortion. Like, you're torturing this life.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Especially like if you didn't want it, like, and I think it comes from that too when people are forced to, you know what I'm saying, keep a child or, you know what I'm saying?
But in that instance, were they forced? Because this is new. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
They
right.
chose to have this child. And when you choose to have a child, I feel like in that instance, you choose either you're going to give the baby up to be loved, or you choose to love, protect, and nurture this human.
Hmm.
What are
I
you
mean,
laughing at?
I'm laughing at Slugger because this motherfucker, he came in right at the right time talking about, yeah, deadbeat moms ain't shit. I can't stand them.
Deadbeat mom.
That ain't what we talking about, my
I'm
guy.
like, what are you laughing at?
Because he
Like,
did. It
your baby
just
gotta go.
he just came in at the
Sorry.
right moment. Sorry.
uh-uh. Who
Joyce,
he is
somebody,
flirting with you,
Joyce,
Joyce.
what what choice you will make with my baby,
So
Lord?
I gave Damon and Chooch the link, and they asses still ain't came this. Now don't bother me again. Don't ask me for that link again, because I inboxed it.
I would want to respectfully bring in or have an opinion for someone who is actually pro life. Like,
Yeah.
you
Is
know,
there anybody on here that is pro life? Uh, versus choice. Because you know what? I'm sure a lot of women that cannot have kids, or men that can't have kids, because it
there you
goes
go.
both ways. You could be shooting blanks, are probably pro life. Like,
I gotta say, I was pro life until it was me.
wow.
And then when it
Mm,
was me, it was a game changer. Cause hold on. You know what I mean? And I was thinking about prom and college, and like life is different. Your life is permanently different when you become a mother. And I don't get to be a mom like how some dads do, like, when it's convenient and when, on
Right.
the weekend, on the holidays. And so
uh,
it's
that-
when you got to think through the whole rest of I'm never going to sleep in for the next how many years I ain't going to sleep in again. Like, hold on, how much longer is it going to be before my body is normal, before my thoughts are normal? Like, that's a big decision. And especially when you're talking about ladies that are underage, it's easy to have sex. It's an easy situation to get into, and it's hard to get out of it. And when you're thinking through something logically, I don't feel like when I was pro-life, I don't feel like I thought through every single part of it. But when it was me sitting there, now it was a different situation, and I had to be a lot more in tune to what all was coming next and what's best for the baby. I was damn near retarded when I was under 25, for real. Like, my decision making was not there in an appropriate way to be over a human. You know what I mean? Like, we all mature in a different way, but I could be honest in saying I was selfish. I was a drunk all the damn time. There's no way that I could have handled responsibilities in the ways that I can now.
and that's real.
That's real. I swear to God it is.
Because like it's different because like when I got pregnant when I was 16. And I want my mom didn't give me no options, no choices. It was like, oh, you pregnant, and that's what it is. And I think mainly because, Tamika, you decided to keep your pregnancy. We was pregnant at the same time. So I was like, nobody saying like, hey, bitch, you don't gotta keep, you know what I mean? At 16, nobody said that to me. I don't know if my mama
Well,
said that
yeah,
to you.
well, and we were never even asked, like, well, do
Right.
you want it? Like, you know what I mean? It was like,
Never
you
had,
pregnant? Okay. You
okay.
know,
And that's what it is. That's what it was. Y'all about to have some babies, basically. because our kids are 2 months apart, like
Yeah.
literally. So it was crazy. Like, so it's nice to hear it from even a different perspective where, you know what I'm saying, you chose yourself in that moment. You know what I'm saying? Like, and you know, from the time you decided that you was having that baby, it was on and popping. You had to grow up. You had to step up. And that's what happened.
I don't think we even talked about sex until it came up that I was pregnant. Like, I feel like sex was just kind of like, okay, don't do that. It wasn't, this is how you keep yourself safe. It wasn't these are the things that people are going to try to do, and this is what you need to do. It was like, boys are disgusting, don't have sex, you know what I mean? Keep your legs closed. It was like that. That's not a realistic approach.
So okay.
Like, my mama was like,
Yeah.
don't be fucking. Like, and my daddy was not trying to hear that shit. You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying?
you know that generation didn't handle things well.
That
Like we didn't get many explanations because I remember when I broke my virginity and my mom caught me or whatever, and 2 days later she had me at the doctor and I was getting a shot. Like, but you still never told me even then about protection. Now, what if I had got something else?
yeah.
You know what I mean? You gave me birth control, but you didn't tell me, okay, well, you can still get AIDS and all these other different things. So now you kind of gave me a pass to just, okay, now we raw dog. You know what I mean? Like we out like, oh, ain't no babies coming. Like,
I
No.
Please excuse my sister. Crazy.
Not real. That's funny.
I mean, but I'm like for real though. Like, so it has to be a whole education thing.
Yeah.
I believe.
Yeah, I do believe that was part of the era, because Janet just said exactly weren't given any options. Like, I don't know if it was just understood or I'm not sure, but baby, listen, because I know what I probably would have picked. I would literally be team no children right now. I love my
Angie gonna
kids to death.
Angie gonna say, "Where's Mama Pat? Cover your ears, Mom."
Okay, what you got to say, girl? Because of what you said.
I mean, it's truth. We being real.
I mean, we
I
grown now.
like I did take that as a pass, and then I ain't saying raw dog it. I had a boyfriend, so now okay, now we ain't got to use nothing.
Right.
I ain't gonna get pregnant. That's all I thought. You know.
Facebook user said population control is the reason for the law. I think
That
though, if it was
that's
for
big.
population control, then it would be keeping the option for abortion, right? Like, you can go
Well,
to Planned.
we gotta repopulate since they just tried to kill all our asses with COVID. They was trying to fucking wipe the planet out. Now it's like, now y'all come on back up in here and have all these motherfucking babies. What? Because I'm telling y'all, I work on a maternity floor. When I tell you Babyland is popping, with my
That's
finger,
because everybody was at home. When people
Babyland is
wasn't going to
popping.
work,
And that's only one hospital. What?
people ain't working and they at home and getting stimulus. So yeah,
That ain't
never
happening no
know.
more. Who's still getting that stuff?
I mean, I'm saying when it happened. So yeah, we gonna have all the COVID babies is out here now.
Yeah,
Everybody
it's time to cut them out. It's time to cut them all the way out so that I can
Man,
put
that
my
first-
feet up at work. I want to put my feet up at work.
My job don't close, so I never got to be off. But still, even I couldn't be off. When they said y'all gotta stay in the house, who?
No, I had to work. Yeah, I had to go to work.
But I had
the motherfucking babies don't care whether it's COVID, monkeypox, Ebola. They don't give a shit. They coming when they come. So we were still cracking. Like, Babyland is off the chain right now. Like,
I work in assisted living, so we was still working. However, when they put them, y'all can't go nowhere. Oh, on the weekends we ain't going no restaurants, ain't no day night. We inside. Who? Well, that app, the period tracker, baby. That's the key to success, right there.
Teach them, girl.
Period tracker. I know you ain't using that as birth control.
Yeah.
This is a judgment-free zone. I thought we was in the judgment.
that pull out shit don't work either.
Hey, Erica.
Hey. What's up, y'all?
Our grandmothers and grandfathers had support. It was a whole village. Now everybody wants you to mind your business. Nobody trying to work together. Ain't nobody helping you. And if you get pregnant, you on an island. If you got a small family like me, my mama's still working and trying to figure it out for herself. She can't take on a kid because I'm out here being irresponsible. So I think that era of everybody all hands on deck, it's not like that anymore. Like people so cutthroat and selfish that I don't think we could survive in the same ways. Ain't nobody having 13 and 14 kids no more.
Yeah.
Because who gonna keep them? You gotta wait till the old enough to babysit for you.
Jesus Christ. Can y'all imagine 13 motherfuckers?
I don't know how they did it.
You on my neck. You on my neck.
I don't know how they did it.
Like,
you see mad 10 years apart. I don't like. I'll be like, how do y'all be having them back to backs like that? Like I would have drove off a cliff.
Yeah. Mommy,
I promise you, like I wouldn't have been able to do it. Though y'all that do have them are strong
as hell. When I be telling you and be handling them,
I'm telling you, when they say God won't give you more than you can handle, He knew that I couldn't handle no back.
But one at a time. 10 years apart.
I would be but seriously, you got the other kids that can help, like no, back to back, I would be a fucking drunk around here, like knocked out in the bed while they running around.
TJ gonna say that's why she insane. Because what you got? See, you got 4, right? You got 4 kids, yeah.
She said, "This is what I'm saying. Girl, you strong, baby. Because
hell,
ain't no way. I couldn't have done it. There's no
I don't
way
want to. Like, let's just, and that just goes back to my motherfucking choices. I don't want to. So then I guess that they'll have to tell me, like, Nene, you know what I'm saying? Then you got to take preventative measures in order for this not to happen. And I would definitely do that. Like,
okay, but check this out. Because I tried to get my tubes tied. And they told me no because I didn't have enough children.
So or your age. They do it on your age, too.
But when I had my daughter when I was older, so I was old enough, but I didn't have enough. So first you're gonna say no, I can't prevent this because I can't get my tubes tied. Then you're gonna say if I get in that situation too damn bad, I gotta be stuck with it. Like
you got it right.
Then
hopefully, and you know what? And that's probably something I should have looked up. I want to say hopefully, if somebody utilized the good God common sense that we are given, that would be something that would change within the healthcare. You know what I'm saying? With them passing this, I will hope that somebody got some common sense to say, okay, well, then now, yes, we should stop telling mothers, you know what I'm saying, that they have to be 40 years of age with 4 kids, you know what I'm saying, or multiple C-sections have been done. Hopefully somebody is smart enough to incorporate and sprinkle that in somewhere so that there is some form of control.
But even in that, so they said that I could get a sign off, but my husband had to sign it and sent me home with a form for my husband to sign to say that I
you have to be married.
So I was.
Oh, so you was married, girl.
Because I was married, he had to give me permission to get my tubes tied. So I'm like, so wait a minute,
So he had to give you permission.
He had to give me permission, and he told me to go to hell, girl. That's why we divorced now, because he do shit like that. But he can decide for me that I'm done, but I can't make that decision for myself. If I'm married, I'm in a better situation. Ideally, if you're married, you're in a better situation than if you're by yourself. Do you know what I'm saying? So me as a single woman, I couldn't decide, oh, okay, one is enough for me, but my husband could say one is enough for her and sign off on that.
Oh, is that what they do now?
In Georgia.
No,
I
Oh,
was
you
living
know,
in Atlanta when that happened. They
these
gave me a
reckless
form.
men need to go have vasectomies. The ones that knows that they don't want to take care of no kids, but want to shoot up the club. What you say, girl?
yeah.
They definitely a problem.
Ooh, gee, help him. No, for real though.
Like, like they part of the problem too. Like,
They definitely are. That's why I don't understand why the old men who sat around didn't take a look at each one of themselves at the round goddamn table. Y'all should have been looking at each other like, how do we fix this? Because a woman can only have one baby every 9 months. A motherfucking man can have 9 motherfucking babies in 9 months, give or take how he got his little,
thing
you
going.
know, yeah, like how many oats you done Papa Russ of Rolling Stone. That didn't come from just nowhere.
Yeah.
Wherever he laid his hat.
But y'all worried about us and what we gonna do. And we bear life. So we should have the opportunity to choose whether we want to bear life. Like what?
Women control access to sex. That is, yeah.
Yeah. Who said that? Who said that? I don't see that. Oh, I do see it. Oh, I already knew who said it. I should have known. I should have known who said that.
Chanel
We
did the
do
exact
control.
same thing.
We
All
do
her
control
kids is so
access
far
to it.
apart too.
But then again, you have those that don't know the word no as well and want to take the shit.
We don't control when sex is over. That's put that part in the pot, because first of all, yeah, I'm not gonna expose myself like that, but I'm just gonna say we don't control when sex is over. We might control when it starts, but we don't control how it ends or where it ends. Do you know what I'm saying? So sometimes you be like, all right, now make sure everything is everything, and men not above taking the condom off.
No, okay.
We're not above
So
taking the condom off.
so okay, so let me be real about.
Rapist, stop it.
So I've had one before, and let me tell you that it was because the nigga tried to trap me. Like, definitely use protection.
They definitely out here.
He didn't know, like literally, we used protection, and the nigga by the end of it had slipped it off.
Yep.
Nigga, that's rape to me. Like, I didn't authorize that. You know what I'm saying?
I don't think
Like,
I've ever thought about it from that aspect.
I didn't authorize
Right.
that. I didn't consent to that.
Yeah.
Nigga, that's damn near like rape.
Right.
And I don't want your baby.
Hey, you're gonna be looking confused because you're gonna be like, sis, where my baby at?
Don't you take another.
Judge, I need you to shut up. You flirting like a mug. Oh wait.
It's funny. I be on his post like every day. He ain't never
Where'd
even
the
said
Wayne
hello
lights
to me.
go? He probably, what kind of phone he got? He couldn't get on. But yeah, I felt like that was kind of like rape. Like, we didn't have this discussion. We didn't agree. to
Right.
unprotected,
Right.
and you did not give me a choice.
Right.
I
Damn.
definitely caught somebody popping my birth control too. Like
You
so the
said
Bible,
what?
I caught somebody popping my birth control. Cause like when you look at it, if you see the date missing, then you think you took it already. You know what I'm saying? But I done woke up and your ass over here fiddling with the thing and had already popped a pill out. So I'm thinking I'm regularly and not missing none, and he done, you know what I'm saying, messing with the pack. Like I think
Yeah,
it's so many things that men will do to kind of get you jammed up, and I am unjammable.
Nick. Yeah. I- like, yeah, I'm just gonna put it out
Unjammable.
there. Niggas be on that trap shit too. Like,
But
you thought you had you one.
Not this time, sir.
But Texas won't let us be great, trying to, you know what I'm saying, get you stuck to a cluck. Sometimes you be mismanaging yourself a little bit, and you don't need to be trapped with a baby just because you had a mismanagement moment. Just a teaching moment. You just got to learn from that and manage
Oh,
it better in the future. But being stuck, some of the people, God, if you think back to some of the people that you've had relations with, being stuck with them for that amount of time, I'm finna jump. I'm finna jump thinking about it. There is no way in hell. It's just no way.
Nene.
a Twizzler. My fat
Cause
butt,
you
the one supposed to be losing 25 pounds. Motherfucker on here eating Whoppers and motherfucking Twizzlers and shit. Stop.
Okay, but you don't realize they a bum until after the fact. That's the problem. Cause the pretender is real. The pretenders is real.
oh yeah. Oh no. Don't get it twisted. It guess what?
Right.
It
And don't
was
need a ride to the
I
hospital. You
did
don't need a
find
ride to
out.
the
I
hospital.
did find out he was a broke nigga. But the nigga put on a great front. The nigga, okay. So everybody know I don't usually mess with people I don't know. No, for the first time I did, and this nigga was all the way faking, had me, and I'm not easy to fool. Had me fooled. It took my cousin that knew him from high school or whatever,
To be like, girl.
like, girl, you messing with such and such or whatever. And I'm like, yeah, she was like, we get to talking or whatever. She said, he told you he work at Pepsi, didn't he? I said, yeah.
You gotta offer to bring them lunch at work. That's the only way. You gotta bring them lunch at work. Turn the camera on. Let me see what's going on in the back. Where your uniform at?
I'm like, oh hell no. But you know what? This was already after the fact anyway. So I had already like he had already did what he did or whatever. So, and I was letting her know, like, that's a done deal anyway. That nigga tried to trap me. But come to find out, yes, he was faking and faking good. Like everything about him was actually his brother's. I didn't know shit.
Niggas be
But
selling plasma.
you gonna say that that's my fault. I know you gonna say that's my fault because I didn't really get to know him.
Who say
I
that?
saw the signs, but at that time there were no signs.
Who gonna
They
say
was
that?
feeling each other. He was,
And I don't think that either. I think
he was
sometimes,
faking.
especially if you stay with somebody for a little bit, like situations change. You know what I'm saying? Like I was with somebody that had it together, and then something happened, and all of a sudden he ain't have it together. Like he fell off and just stopped trying. And then I was straight. So
That does
shit,
happen.
we straight.
That does happen more times than often. Like I be like, what?
I think
Back. Like
women.
come you like Rose, come back. Come
I
back because I
think
need the one that was there 6 months ago.
6
Like what
months ago,
happened
yeah.
to him?
I think women stay in love with whoever the person used to be. Like I remember how it was over then, so I'm just gonna keep holding on to that person. And that person been out the door. He done lost his car. He lost his job. He lost his drive.
Because he done got comfortable.
Got comfortable, and life
Yeah.
didn't change.
Like, oh,
Because
it's
I was
sweet
slow.
over here.
Life didn't change because I could make it flow. So we were still going and doing and being, and then, but you trying to have a baby, how you gonna get to the hospital? Because you don't got no ride. Like, what we gonna do about this part? Like, how you gonna, it didn't, I think men need motivation in a different type of way when they fall off to get them back on track, which makes them even less of the option to be the one to make the decision if you're gonna bring life into the world. Because ultimately,
but here's the thing. Let's talk about that though. Now that you just brought that up, do men have a say so? Do you think a man has a say so? And I'm saying, I guess, depending on the situation or whatever the case may be, even say they're in a committed relationship. She ain't ready for no kids. Like, and he like, what? You know what I mean?
I don't think so. Because
He
then
don't
we're
got
gonna say my body, my choice.
he don't got no say so.
That's what we're gonna say. We're gonna say
What
my
if-
body, my
what-
choice. And it's not
What
fair.
if he be like? What if he be like, please, like, you can give over the rights. I will raise them. You ain't got to do nothing. You ain't got to do nothing. And y'all like write up a contract or some shit.
It would have to be a contract
It's
in
enough.
place. But they'd
I
be like,
can't see myself doing that. Like if I bring, like, this is my baby. Like I have to take care of it.
right. But I'm just saying,
It's
like,
an
a
emotional
lot of people
attachment
feel like
you
they
get
like
once that
men don't
baby
have
here.
a choice. They don't have an option. They don't have a say so.
Well, if you want your baby and he say you can't have it, are you gonna get rid of it?
Say that again.
I'm gonna be like, nigga, no, guess what I'm gonna do to get him off my back? It ain't even yours.
What was the question? What did you just say, Choice? I missed it.
If you want your baby and he say get rid of it, are you gonna get rid of it?
Yeah,
Yes.
he already said he don't want it.
Well,
But
you
you
know
know
what?
But if I do, I'm gonna keep my baby with no expectation. I'm not gonna be the
From
one
them.
hounding you, bothering you. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, so like if I was a woman that like, oh, this probably gonna be my first and last chance to have this a baby. I'll take care of the baby on my own. You consciously making that decision for yourself. Then no, you can't go and be on social media. Oh, he a deadbeat. He noticed his baby. He don't take care. You
Right.
knew that already. You know, and that's what I be meaning about things that's understood don't need to be discussed. Like
Facts, Janet.
I'm making a decision. You know what I'm saying, to keep the baby when you're saying that you don't want it.
This is facts.
Yeah,
They
definitely that.
do.
And sometimes it be like
Definitely that.
they'll be good daddies like up until like 5 or 6 years old, and then something like boop, like what the fuck?
I ain't gonna blast my whole life, but what I say is, for me personally, when I found out I was pregnant, I was newly engaged, and I wasn't trying to hear that shit. I was like, I'm wedding planning. You know what I mean? I want to talk about a ring and a honeymoon. I'm not trying to hear nothing about no baby. And the conversation was like, how can you say you love me enough to marry me and not enough to have a baby by me? I feel hindsight, I was a little emotional in the moment. That was a little manipulative, but all right, you want a kid? Okay, cool. We'll keep it. 3-4 months later, when he changed his mind and said, no, you can't have it, I was like, you can go to hell. If somebody got to leave you or the baby, then you go. However, you know what I mean? As things progressed, I was like, if you don't want her, sign her over. Like because now you said it. Now you said I don't want it. So I can't hold you accountable for something that you already expressed, because if it was his decision, she wouldn't be here. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think if everybody kind of approached it that way, like, okay, if you don't want to be a parent, you don't have to be, but financially, I can't hold you accountable. Emotionally, I can't hold you accountable, and I can't be outside telling everybody this. You know what I mean? You see, he don't give a fuck about his baby if he already told you. You know,
He already said that. I think that it's okay to like talk about it and like at the very least like hear that nigga out. You know what I'm saying? Like, well, how do you feel? I can tell you how I feel. But but I guess in the end, ultimately, it's my choice. Oh shit! I mean, I do feel like They should be included in the conversation at least. Unless it's just something that you don't want to be talked to about, you don't want to be tried to be talked out of it. Like, I ain't even gonna tell this motherfucker. I'm just gonna go do what I do. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I don't know. I
So
think abortions are traumatic. I don't think people just like, oh, let me go have an abortion. Like that shit is
I don't know. Well, maybe I got thick skin because
I got thick skin. I was fine.
Because baby, like I was like I was calling in because I was living in Nap, calling or whatever. Nap, like they tripping, and then they high. I got the call in Illinois.
yeah.
Call my best friend, like, can you drive me up this way in Illinois? Like,
pretty much.
I got an appointment.
But the good news is that they literally just got a pill now. You know what I'm saying? Of like, you're not like so many weeks off or whatever. It's just a pill. You go home, you cramp real bad, past, and be done with it. So it's not as traumatizing as somebody's trying to go there on the cusp of, you know what I'm saying, you one day away from the cutoff line. You know what I'm saying? Whereas like the whole suction, you know what I'm saying? Like it can be. But I guess it also just depends on that person. Yeah, that's what I just said. Uh-huh.
See, I don't want to. I wanted to make sure, like, don't send me home with no pill. Take it now.
But if you're not that far along, there's no reason for them to use, the suction machine.
I wasn't taking no chances. Like there was no way that this man was about to be.
They bring you back for a follow-up appointment, ma'am, to make sure everything.
Oh, I don't know. I did the traditional way.
But then how many weeks were you at that point?
Like maybe 5 or 6.
No, not that far enough where you could have swallowed the pill and being good.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to be sitting at home and the baby just fall out.
You ain't gonna see it. It's gonna be like a little plot.
I don't need that in my life.
I didn't know. I did it the take it. Now. And then people might feel like this is so insensitive, but I feel like at that point in time, it's not a baby yet. It's not kicking. It's not. And some people think it's a baby soon as conception.
Thank you.
But like with my pregnancies, I didn't start oh my God, and it's real until like the kicking and learning the sex or whatever. So anytime before that, it was just okay, you're pregnant. There wasn't, and some people have a connection
immediately.
I don't. I have to. It's when I start feeling the realness, like, oh my God, kicks, oh my God, ultrasound, like look. So I don't know.
But that's why they give you an ultrasound though before.
They tried. You don't have to look.
You don't have to, but I'm just saying that's the reason I feel like why they do that. You know what I'm saying? Because like in that moment, you know what I'm saying, a person could change their mind in that moment, and they have every right to do that. You know what I'm saying? So
I think though women get to experience that and they bond with the baby faster. So men bond with the baby when the baby show up. Do you know what I'm saying? So
right. Some of them bond during the kicking and all of that because they be talking to them and all of that to the belly or whatever. Angie, you said morning sickness. So and I'm not being I'm trying not to be insensitive, but I'm gonna be real. So morning sickness for me wasn't a connection. It was like a hangover. Like, like you hung over.
That's annoying. That make you want to get rid of it fast, and that's why the line at Planned Parenthood be long. As soon as you think about that hangover for all them months, you be ready to get out that jam. I didn't even have morning sickness. I had all day sickness. I
No,
felt nauseous
I
24/7 for 3
yeah.
consecutive months. That shit was a nightmare. Ain't nobody's son gonna be able to convince me that I need another baby.
I agree. I can't have no more. Anyways, I am team no uterus no more. Yay.
Well, so all my kids are blessings because I found out. Okay, so I found out that I wasn't supposed to have kids at all. Like me and man almost died, literally. Like we almost didn't make it. His placenta abrupted, and so he wasn't getting nourishment or anything. He was full term for and still 4 pounds 10 ounces when I had him. Serenity, I had a perfectly, I felt like my pregnancy was fine. Now she was still little, but as technology has come into play with money, I found out that I have, what is it called, Nini? Some type of uterus. Like I don't have a full uterus.
Septum.
I have a septum uterus. So my kids can't grow, and there's always the possibility of my placenta abrupting and me and the baby dying. So let me tell y'all, when I found this out with money, so I was under, now I'm 39, and so now they watching me crazy. So my
Because she
appointment,
was geriatric.
I was geriatric. So my appointments is crazy. They more often than your normal pregnancy. They're watching him. This little boy. So the doctor told me, she was like, I'm gonna be honest with you. She said, "This is your third baby." I said, "Yeah." She was like, you should not even have one or whatever. But let me tell y'all how money survived. Money put his feet over his head and survived in my uterus the whole pregnancy like that to grow. He positioned himself to grow, or like it would have been the same scenario as Mary.
Yeah.
Yeah, like he like positioned himself like, oh, I'm gonna make it. Yeah, he was protecting himself. So after that, I wasn't having no more anyway, because shit, I'm damn near 40. But the fact that I'm never knew I'm high risk, period. Like I'm not supposed to, I don't have a uterus that's supposed to have carry kids.
Right. That's crazy. That's
I
real
think
crazy.
I think that makes you more in support of having access to abortion because literally your whole life is on the line every time you get pregnant.
Mm-hmm.
And so what, you supposed to just not have sex ever again? You know what I'm saying? Like
The way these niggas act, that's possible for me. They be getting on my nerves.
they be
I,
getting on my nerves. It ain't that
I
bad.
be saying with my
Dragging,
rose and
you're
my
dragging
squirrel,
it.
okay?
You're dragging it. It's never that bad.
It is. The rose and the squirrel does me just fine. I be
Lord,
okay.
let us pray. Let's
I
us.
just, you okay. Of course, you miss the touch and the kisses and the intimate part, but whatever.
Girl,
Like
they
I don't miss the drama.
okay.
I don't know. Sprinkle me some toxic because I can't get with no rose.
Toxic.
Sprinkle me a little.
Look, that'll be the next
We
one.
get enough subscribers, and I'm gonna see if we could get a sponsorship for it, because I'm gonna have that boy right here like, oh,
This is why
y'all,
need
if you
to
have not
let people have
subscribed,
abortions when they feel
please
like
click
it.
and subscribe. We need y'all to subscribe, please. I'm giving out free keychains too. Well, we are. I'm making them, but I gotta mail them some. I ain't mailed them none yet. So we're giving out these keychains, and the QR code is on the back. Anybody can scan it and subscribe.
That'll be dope if y'all
magnets. Huh? I'm about to get out in Atlanta streets with
share,
like this.
Friends. Every Thursday at 8 p.m. Eastern
Standard Time. Every Thursday. Oh, next week, Joyce picked the topic. We are talking about can you be happy in a relationship if the sex is horrible? What y'all think? We ain't gonna talk about it. Don't talk about it. Don't say nothing. Think about it. We're gonna talk about that next week.
And if you want to be a guest on that one, reach out to either of us. You know what I'm saying? Prior to next week, we'll get you lined up. Now, listen, y'all, we love y'all to death, but I'm going to be the one to say it. Don't waste our time. If you got to work and you knew you got to work, don't come in my inbox talking about I want to be a guest. Like, I need you to be available at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That's right now, 9 o'clock nap time, 8 o'clock Chicago time. But, we trying to reach beyond, that. So, y'all, support. Come on, help us out. We in here.
Subscribe. We need y'all to subscribe to YouTube. So if you go to YouTube and just put in Conversations with Mika and Friends and hit the subscribe button, that would do us a lot of help. We will greatly appreciate it. Look, my Donna starting to kick in.
You put the link in your on the video, right? To YouTube?
Yes, it's always yep. It's always on there. And I'm gonna send y'all the keychains or magnets or whatever. I got those little coasters too that I was making. But I'm about to get out here in Atlanta and start talking to people and say, hey, QR code this, subscribe, please. Because that's how we gonna get our subscribers.
Oh, absolutely.
Like, I got 5,000 friends on Facebook and we got what, 50 something subscribers. Like, come on now. We should have at least easily had 500 to 1,000. But no, get out here and meet new people. But I'm gonna send y'all's, and y'all can do the same marketing tactic as me.
Thank you.
I got you.
And we got to tackle. So if y'all know anybody with a business, anybody doing music, writing books, any entrepreneur type stuff, let them know. Hit us up. We'll get them on as a guest. They can promote whatever they got going on. Also get into the topic for that day. Anybody got anything that they would like to send us to promote? That's fine too. We'll do that. And get it and do it while it's free, because it won't be for long.
Right.
No, we might keep it that way. You know how I like to stay humble. It'll probably always be that way. I'm just playing.
Maybe until I get no ear.
Maybe. And if y'all looking for some waist beads, hit up Joyce. You looking to get them lashes banging, them facials or them waxes, hit up Taniqua. And for me, clothes, custom t-shirts, and or if you're looking for a good read, that would be me.
You do readings? You do readings?
Books, girl.
Oh, I was like, hold on.
If you're looking for a good read.
I'm sorry. Look, I'll be in my
Is you drinking too? Because
Little
I
bit,
thought I was the only one drinking over here.
little bit.
Do we need to have us a drink as something we all do?
No, we don't have to do that.
Okay.
Like, well, we can do like every third Thursday of the month. We could do like wine conversations or something like that, and where we talk about something like therapeutic with mental health or motivation or something. I don't know. We could think about that. We could brainstorm on that.
What y'all want to hear about?
That's
Oh,
the
yes. Please tell us any subjects that y'all would want to hear about. Nothing is off limits. Y'all should know that from my page. Okay.
Don't go to my page.
I'm a fan of tea. I'm a fan of good tea.
You are of good tea.
I be wanting good tea, girl. What is the tea? Okay.
Right now it's whatchamacallit crazy ass Stacey Dash.
I swear you took the words right out of my
What the
mouth. I was
fuck
just
is
like,
wrong with her?
She high. She just high.
she
Like
ain't
you
high
did
shit.
not just find out
That
the
lady is
DMX
6 years
dead, girl.
sober. That lady is 6 years sober. Okay.
That's what she said.
She wasn't 6 minutes sober when she made that video. She was doing this at the beginning of the video. I said, "Oh, I know one when I see one. You done hit the thing. I see."
Leave that baby alone.
And got
So
caught
fun.
trying to clean it up.
All right, y'all. We over our time. We gonna try to keep it to an hour each Thursday. But if it's good, we will go over, no problem. But thank y'all for joining us. Janet, thank you so much. You was like becoming one of our regulars. I love you. Mwah, mwah. Mommy. Angie, you be on here too. TJ. Oh, and I will be on TJ's radio station this Saturday with her called Vibing with TJ. It's out in Illinois. So that's from 3 to 5. If y'all ain't doing nothing, y'all can tune in online at lakesradio.org and hear some good jams and listen to me and her talk about some good things. I don't know what we're talking about. I don't know the subject, but we gonna vibe. Can't wait. So that's lakesradio.org. That's 3 to 5 Central Time. Yes, ma'am. I'll put the link in there right now. And she be jamming.
She do be.
I had a good time listening to her last
I ain't get
on
to hear it
Sunday.
Sunday, but Saturday I was like, oh, okay, girl, come on.
Yeah. So I'm happy to be on there. I'm very humbled that she asked me to come on there. Can't wait. I know she's gonna hit me with some questions. I'm ready. So let's go, y'all. Well, thank y'all so much again for tuning in to Conversations with Mika and Friends, and we will see y'all next Thursday.